Your Excellency, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, allow me to ride on the protocols that have been established. Mr. President, I saw you admiring my macadamia farm, so I will not take long, so that if I do get a chance, you may walk around the farm. We have 10 acres of coffee, and we have 800 trees of macadamia out there. I have been very strong, but this morning I woke up feeling a bit weak, but I believe that I'll be able to go through my tribute. Sorry, I'm sure many of you are suffering what I'm suffering. We had a lot of dust yesterday. It's been a bit dry, but I've been taking a lot of hot water, so I encourage you to do that, because today I may have lost my voice. Beside me here is my sister, Lucy Muvera, and allow me, Your Excellency, just to call people forward. They will not speak. I just want them to come forward, and that is the team of chair, the team that took care of the chairman. They called him chairman. It's okay. Where is Langat, Ken? Please, wherever you are, quickly come forward as I proceed. Mwangi, Wamukoya, you know yourselves. Eliza, Andrew, and as they come forward, please allow Eric Wakili Nyongesa and the team of lawyers led by Ngumo, Wakili Ngumbo, just to come forward. You will not be speaking. And also Amanda, my cousin. Yeah, please come forward. As you come forward, just one verse that we used to like singing with the chairman in his last days. That is the team that was taking care of him. Choir, if you can assist me. Oh, where are they? But we can just sing. We give all the glory to Jesus. Ruben, maybe you can assist me now that I have no voice of my own. We give all the glory to Jesus. And tell of his love, and tell of his love. We give all the glory to Jesus, and tell of his wonderful love. We give all the glory to Jesus, and tell of his love, his wonderful love. We give all the glory to Jesus, and tell of his wonderful love.
Na Yesu apewe wokovu, tangaza neno, tangaza neno. Na Yesu apewe wokovu, tangaza upendo wake.
Thank you very much. Before you hear, if I can start with Eric, please step forward. Eric, he will, I believe, speak later. Other than being the chair of this committee, has been very, very supportive. Very many lawyers have been supporting. They would call in, but Eric, Kutz, please come forward. Kutz, my brother. Eric and Kutz, I used to play them a trick. Whenever they would say, can we come and see the chairman? Professor Gulie, please come forward. Commissioner Molu, the three musketeers. We used to call them the three musketeers, please. And Marjan, CPA, I call him CPA Marjan, the CEO. Your Excellency, this team were almost every other day on the chairman's case. So Eric and Kutz, my brother Kutz Otolo, step forward. That's my eldest brother. He spoke here earlier. They would, whenever they wanted to come, I would always make sure they come at lunchtime. So I would always tell them the best time to visit chair is at 12:30. I don't know whether they knew that my trick was to ensure they have chicken with him at lunchtime. And it worked, because then they would see it and cheer up with him. Eric, you could step aside. Professor Gulie and Marjan and Commissioner Molu. Commissioner Molu appeared to have been the spokesman, because every time Commissioner Molu called and made an inquiry about the chairman, immediately I would be told, get a response from CPA Marjan and Professor Gulie. It would be like it's a follow-up. So they never used to let me know when they are coming. They would wait when they are at Galleria, when they're just very near the home, and they would say, we are on our way. Of course, I couldn't stop him. So they only got off with a cup of tea and samosas whenever they visited. Thank you very much for what you've done for the chairman. In fact, I think they were the last people to see the chairman, because late in the evening before he passed on. Let me have the Wakili Ngumbo and your team. They will quickly just introduce themselves. Maybe you could just quickly stand here.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and all excellencies present, my name is George Murugu, advocate.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, all dignitaries present, the Church, fellow mourners, good afternoon. My name is Eric Gumbo. Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, all protocol observed. My name is Edwin Mukele. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya.
Thank you very much. The late Mtuba was also this team. So, Your Excellency, when I was not able to get some immediate assistance from you, this is the team that came and stood very, very strongly and ensured that we would travel to Germany, go in shifts. The children would go in shifts. I'd also like Amanda. Amanda, please step forward. Amanda is my first cousin. Her mother is named Rachel. Rachel's named after her mother. And she was always with the chairman. I think she knows more stories about him than I do, because they used to have a lot of discussion sitting out there in the garden. Thank you, Amanda. And that made it very easy to have the eulogy. It came out in a day of his passing. This other team, step forward. I don't see Ken here. This team, God bless them. Langat, step forward. Langat came in as a casual and eventually was trained to be our worker. He was literally almost the right hand of the chairman. They used to chat together, and when we felt the nurses were not giving us the best of treatment, Langat was trained, and he literally took care of the chairman. The chairman loved him, and today him and Chris stepped forward. Chris came, and my mother used to sponsor Chris as a student, but when my mom passed on, I took over his sponsorship until he finished Form 4. His English was not the best, But after they started with chairman and got a lot of training, he used to text me and I wondered what had happened. So I asked him, Chris, what happened? Your English has really improved. He told me chairman always tells him, if you want to speak to me, speak English. Don't just be making sentences. So with time, he came to learn very good English and makes very good sentences, including Langat. Andrew, please step forward. Andrew is the younger brother to the chairman, and they live in Nairobi. Andrew and his wife, and in fact his child Gift was one of the last people that on a Saturday, Gift was the last person to speak with chairman because he wanted to have a swim in the swimming pool, and the chairman said, no, you can't unless you have a swimming costume. So he said he was going to rush home to get a swimming costume to be able to swim. The following day is when Emmanuel came and visited him with the kofia that he has mentioned, the bull kofia. And that is when chairman was in full conversation. That time he was really conversing and engaging. So Andrew, thank you very much. He's also a pastor. Then I have Eliza. Eliza is the youngest and the last born, and was been very, very supportive. Every moment she had, that moment was for her brother. She took care of her brother on behalf of the other siblings, whom I believe you will have a chance to see. Thank you very much, Eliza. Next are these two gentlemen. Mwangi, step forward, and Wamukoya, step forward. These are the aides. I had them at aides, but they were very much there for the chairman. Everywhere I went with the chairman, they were there with us. So this team that is here, thank you very much. May God bless you for having done what you've done. You can now take your seats.